Hey guys, as you probably have noticed in my last video and maybe the video before, I've been having had some issues with my 6.8 Western, the XPR. So I've got a new one coming, and here, I'll just put in a picture of it right now. Yeah, so I'm going to be getting the Browning X-Bolt 2, and it's going to be in the suppressor ready, so it's got the 20-inch barrel. And so while I'm waiting for that to come in, a while back I did a video on a this is it right here, this magazine that pertained to the 6.8 Western when it first came out. So this is the March of 2021 issue, and I contemplated opening this up, and some of you said, no, don't do that, but I was looking at it and I don't think it's a never been read issue or anything like that, because it's got some wear and stuff on the edge. But I'm just going to open it up and we'll just have a look at it. So there's the magazine, and I'm going to flip this around here so we can have a closer look at it and maybe do some reading of what they originally said in the article about the 6.8 Western, and probably what their hopes were for it. And it'd be interesting to see, like, of course now it's 3 years later, 3.5 years later, what the reality is, and why I'm still trying to save the 6.8 Western, because I really like the round, and I like I just like everything about it. It's a short action, or some people call it a medium action, but I call it a short action. And it's very efficient and gets upwards to, the factory rounds get darn close to 3,000 feet per second. I've had some, I think the highest I had was 3,011 feet per second, if I remember right. And then I just bought some dies for it, and I have some H1000 and I have some Stayball HD that I could try in it, but I really want to get some of the 4831 SC and try that. So it seems like that would be a good burn rate for a shorter barrel and still get good velocity. So, it seems like everything I've seen so far that everybody's tried that, it's been a very accurate powder for it. So anyway, let's have a look at this thing. So obviously this is the first time I've seen this thing. Not even sure. Let's see, where 6.8 Western on page 60. So let's try to find that. 50. And we got to be getting close here. There it is. So the 6.8 Western, Winchester and Browning's new cartridge can deliver big game from long range for open country hunters. So this thing was made for hunting out west here, and that's why they call it the 6.8 Western. But I think this is ideal for my country. And the only complaints I've heard is that Winchester doesn't do a very good job on quality control for their ammo. Like this ballistic tip, they don't even cover it with that black coating anymore. It's just copper, so I don't know why they're cutting back on that. I haven't heard anything, but yeah, it's just to me, it's still a very good round. They had high hopes for it. Came out, right around COVID time, and shortly after that, the 7 PRC came out, and I just think that it's still as good or better than the 7 PRC, unless the 7 PRC can get up to 3,000, 3,100 feet per second. It's not going to do any better than this thing does. So anyway, I just wanted to give you an idea of what's in this article, and I'm going to do some reading on it, and you know, I'll probably integrate some of this information that I find in here in another video. And that's kind of what I'm looking at today, guys. So here's a picture of the, this is the 175 grain Game King. And that's a awesome round. The ABLRs are great. I mean, they're good bullets. Even these ballistic tips, I mean, you look at the design of the bullet, they say they're only good for deer and hogs and stuff like that, but it still looks like it would be a fairly good bullet, going to hold together back here on the base, because I think it's a Nosler bullet, but yeah, I don't know. I just think I'm glad I got it, and I think I'm gonna get rid of my 6.5 PRC because I don't need it. I'm gonna do some shooting. I did do a bunch of hand loads for it, my 6.5 PRC. So I am gonna do some shooting with that thing anyway, but I just don't see why I need it. Anyway, that's what I got for you this time. So that's the article on the 6.8 Western in a March 2021 edition of Guns and Ammo. And so if you happen to see some articles from this, maybe you can find them online or whatever. You can read them yourself. But I just thought it'd be interesting to see what they talked about as this particular cartridge came out. So that's what I got for you today. And please subscribe. You guys have been doing awesome. Just tell your friends. Share this. Do whatever you can for me, because I'd like to get to 1,000 hopefully before the end of the year. So things are looking pretty good so far. So thanks again, and we'll catch you in the next video.